Athena, or Minerva in Latin, was the goddess of wisdom and war. There exist various birth stories. In one version, Athena has no mother and is born from Zeus's forehead via parthenogenesis. In Hesiod's Theogony, however, Zeus swallows his consort Metis, a titaness of wisdom, who is pregnant with Athena at the time. After contracting a terrible headache, Zeus ordered Hephaestus to crack his skull open, and Athena is born in full body armor, springing from the forehead of Zeus. In the Homeric hymns, Athena is suggested to be connected to Poseidon, possibly even being his daughter. And in the contest for the patron of the god of Athens, Athena and Poseidon try to impress King Cecrops, the first legendary snake-like king of Athens. Poseidon first goes and lifts his massive trident, striking the earth itself. Out of the earth, a saltwater spring erupted. Poseidon's sea signature, however, failed to impress the people of Athens. Athena, on the other hand, created the olive tree, giving the Greeks a form of sustenance and useful oil for burning. The king therefore chose Athena as patron of Athens. The other connection between Athena and Poseidon arose from the myth of Medusa. Poseidon loved Medusa, a mortal woman at the time. They were making love in Athena's temple, and when Athena caught them, she transformed Medusa from a mortal woman into a gorgon, a hideous creature with snakes in her hair, who paralyzed, turning to stone, anyone who looked into their glare. Athena was known as the Aegis bearer. The Aegis was terribly frightening body armor belonging to Zeus, with an engraving of Medusa and her snakes, evoking fear in her enemies. Like Artemis and Hestia, Athena was a virgin goddess. Her sheer power resulted in the trade-off with her sexuality, as something had to be subtracted by the ancient Greeks. She had a connection to the snake goddess of ancient Knossos, moreover. Both were represented by the owl as a symbol. In addition, Athena is a tip-off to a pre-Greek name. After the judgment of Paris, Athena sided with the Greeks. She was patron of heroes from ancient Greece. In the Iliad Book 1, Hera sent Athena to prevent Achilles from killing Agamemnon out of anger. Athena appears to him and him only, assuring him that he will receive the respect he deserves in due time. Athena particularly supported the hero Odysseus, helping him throughout his arduous journey of 20 years. Her wisdom and problem-solving were best embodied within shrewd Odysseus, as he survived all those years thanks to his wittiness. Athena, disguised as Mentor, prepared Odysseus' son Telemachus for his father's return. Athena also supported Heracles, among other heroes. Her connection to these Greek demigod heroes may stem from the fact that she herself is a daughter of Zeus, who is himself the father of many of the greatest heroes. Moreover, these heroes have a close connection with warfare, which is Athena's domain. Athena is known for her W concepts and P words or epithets. The trait of wisdom is a byproduct of her mother Metis, goddess of thought. The resemblance to Metis's epithet is that she appeared to Telemachus under the name Mentor. And finally, Athena devised the Trojan horse plan. Her other W word is warfare, but in the good sense. Athena's warfare is in contrast with Ares's. Ares is the god of destructive, violent war. Athena's P titles include Athena Promachos, pro meaning front, and machos meaning battle or fighter. Athena was also known as a weaver and crafter. In this domain exists the story of Arachne, a woman who boasts she can beat Athena in a weaving contest. Athena then shows up disguised as an old woman, and Arachne boasts about her skill. The two engage in a contest in which Arachne weaves bad images of the gods, and Athena was surprised at how skilled Arachne was. Out of jealousy of her skill, Athena attacked Arachne with a loom. Subsequently, Arachne realized her mistake and hanged herself, whereupon Athena transformed her corpse into a spider. In another version, Athena metamorphosed Arachne into a spider in the middle of the contest before she kills herself. Athena was also the creator of the double oboe. However, she disliked how it made her cheeks look. A satyr named Marsyas picked up the instrument and played it with great skill, bragging and boasting. He challenged Apollo to a contest and lost. He is flayed alive as a result. Athena's relation to the city of Athens does not only include that she is betrothed. She is called Athena Parthenos, which is Greek for virgin. There is also the story of Thornius. Hephaestus wanted to have sex with Athena, but she refused. In pursuit of her, he ejaculated on her thigh, and she wiped it off onto the ground. Consequently, Thornius is created from the earth, where Chthon means earth, from the earth. And Thornius grew up to become an early king of Athens. As a baby, he is hidden in a basket, and Athena gave the basket to the 3 daughters of King Cecrops, the first king of Athens. Athena instructed them not to open the basket, yet, out of dire curiosity, 2 of the daughters do, and they incur a terrible fate. Finally, Athena is called Pallas Athena, before the great statue of antiquity, the Palladium. When Athena was very young, she had a young woman friend, Pallas, who was very interested in warfare. Zeus became worried that Pallas would have the upper hand in a fight, and he threw the Aegis in front of them. Fighting for fun, Athena killed her friend Pallas by accident, and Athena henceforth took on her name to honor her friend.